just in time, we're about to start. My name is Sean and I will be your host for today. Now I'm very excited because we have an amazing product to show you guys today. But before that, come on in, make yourself feel comfortable and we will start very soon. Now let me introduce to you Mr. Lee Huai Bin, who is the Business Development Manager for Malaysia's mobile division. Now before we begin, we are doing a live stream right now where you can win amazing prizes. All you have to do is stay tuned during this live stream. Make sure you guys share, comment, like, and when we get enough engagement, we will release a few questions during the entire span of this live stream where you guys can win amazing prizes. Now, the winners of this contest, when you guys get the right answers, will be announced later after the live stream. But now we are talking about the main subject for today, which is the ZenFone 5Z. Now we have the ZenFone 5Z in a box right now, which we will be unboxing with Lee right here. And let's get it started. Okay. So what can people expect when they buy the ZenFone 5Z?
Right. Let me show you guys. Right. So this is our ZenFone 5Z box. A little while back, 2 months, just launched our ZenFone 5, and this is our flagship of the year. Right. Now let me just start with the unboxing.
Yeah, you can see the box is really nice, very good quality.
Now let us look at the accessory first. Right, here we have a SIM ejector pin, and then we have included a TPU case, which is a clear case. Now let's have a look. Right, now inside the phone, inside the box, there is of course the ZenFone 5Z. This is midnight blue. And what else do we have in the box? Alright, we have a fast charger, right, with the UK adapter, and we have a Type-C USB cable for you to charge the phone. And this is something we are proud of. A lot of manufacturers today, they are not giving the earphone included in the box, and this is our Zen ear, high-res earphone with microphone. Okay, and
so it's a special version of
it's an upgrade version of all the earphone that we included in all our products. Right? Okay. And not only that, we do have a few other tips for you to fit your ear. Right? So this is something a lot of manufacturers don't do these days. Okay, so that is the unboxing of the ZenFone 5Z.
Okay, this is really great. Now I'm just looking at the overall build of the device. It's really solid. Lee, can you tell us more about the overall design of it?
Okay, now let's talk about the body of the phone first. Right? Now this phone is built in special aerospace grade aluminum, which is light but at the same time incredibly strong. Right? Now the finishing is used zircon sandblasting technology and intricate 8-layer optical coating process. Now, if you look at all the flagship in the market, say 1.6 or the Samsung S9, right? They are all using very glass finishing. Okay? So what is different between our ZenFone 5Z and others? So we look at it. This is what we call our unique design ID, which you can see in all our flagship products, including our notebooks, which we call it the ZenBook. Okay, so you see this amazing circular design, which is not available, which you can achieve using this technology, the zircon sandblasting and the intricate 8-layer coating process to make it stand out from the market. And what else? The glass. This is made of 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass for your maximum protection of the phone. Okay,
that is great. Now we've talked about the display. Since you mentioned the glass itself, let's look into the display. What can people expect from the display itself? It looks beautiful, by the way.
Now, the display, as you can see, this is a 19:9 all-screen display, and the resolution is Full HD Plus together with a DCI P3 color space. So this DCI P3 color space is used in only the highest end phone in the market, such as the iPhone X, which provide you with very crisp color and almost natural, right? And even though this size is 6.2 inch, but it's in a 5.5 inch body. Look at my hand, it's it's the smallest hand I know, quite nice, but it fits comfortably in my hand, right? And what else? It's more screen, same size, with 90% screen to body ratio, which is only one of the highest in the industry. Okay. While the panel, the ZenFone 5Z, it has a 7.28 million sub-pixels and OnePlus 6, which is one of the flagship in the market. They have about 4.92 million sub-pixels, so we are about 80 and 90% more pixels.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, now we've talked about the overall physical attributes of the device. What can people expect from the performance and what's inside this ZenFone 5Z?
Now, when we are talking about flagship, okay, flagship device normally it comes with all these flagship hardware. This is not accepted in our latest flagship phone. It comes with the Snapdragon 845 processor, which is a 10nm CPU, and the graphic uses a 630 Adreno GPU with AI engine, and it comes with up to 8GB RAM and also 256GB storage, which is highest in the world. Now, when we talk about flagship, the most important thing is performance. So how do we measure our performance? Normally we use special apps such as the Antutu. Now you can look at the screen. We have included some of the Antutu score in comparison with our competitors like the Livestream or the OnePlus 6. Our ZenFone 5Z managed to achieve 273k point score, and it's winning marginally against all the other flagship. But that is not all. We have other performance that I can show you now, like the AI boost. Now you can use this AI boost to boost the performance when you say when you are playing game. You can turn the AI boost on, so all the resources will be diverted to game. Okay. Next is the ZenFone 5Z software, which is also one of the most important things when we're talking about flagship smartphone. It comes with Android 8.0 and also our Zen UI 5.0. So, what is the ZenFone UI 5.0 comes with a lot of new stuff which is incorporated in only the ZenFone 5Z. Okay?
Well, that is a feature-packed phone, Lee. Now, for the people who have just joined, we are having a live stream launch right now for the ZenFone 5Z. Now, we have gotten great amount of engagement right now, and now we will release the first contest question, which is what is the Snapdragon processor that the ZenFone 5Z uses? We've just mentioned and talked about it. Lee just mentioned that there's amazing specs in the phone. You know the answer to it. All you need to do now is comment in the comment section below with the answer. Tell your friends, share, like, so you can increase your chances of winning, and there are amazing prizes for you. So make sure you comment right now. And now we've been talking a lot about the features of the ZenFone 5Z. Now, can you tell us more about the audio features as well?
Okay, now we have included a very incredible Zen ES in the box, right? So that is not all. This phone actually have a very powerful dual speakers, right? When I say powerful, it has a 5 magnet speakers together with the NXP amp for each of the speakers. Now, for wired standard, we do have high-res audio on the phone, and also DTS-X 7.1 included in the phone itself. While for those who prefer wireless, this phone comes with the Bluetooth 5.0 and also Qualcomm X to enhance the music performance. Right, now let me just show you one of the video of our latest advertisement on the ZenFone 5 from YouTube. Now, this is the sound that you can listen from both of the speaker now. Now when I cover the bottom of part of the speaker, now you can hear the bass coming up directly from the phone itself. Okay, so this is the performance of the speaker on the phone itself.
Very, very impressive. How about the battery?
The battery, this phone comes built in with 3300 mAh battery, and while for the web browsing, it can last you up to 14 hours. And on the PC mark battery mark, which is one of the standard that people use to gauge how the performance of their phone, it can last up to 9.3 hours, which is much better than our competitors you can see on the side screen, right? And another special thing about this phone is most of the flagship phone nowadays, they only come in single SIM. But for ZenFone 5Z, it comes with a hybrid SIM slot, which means you can also slot in extra micro SD card and also the SIM card at the same time. If you look at our closest competitor OnePlus 6 or the Mi Mix 2S, both of them can only put in the dual nano SIM without the SD card.
I see, that is very, very useful indeed. Now we've covered the features of the phone, the display, the overall build quality. Now how about the main thing probably the ZenFone 5Z is good at, the camera. Tell us more about it.
Now, perhaps this year, this is one of the best camera that we have produced this year. Okay, it comes with IMX363 Sony sensor and built in with OIS, also with 5 times light sensitivity. Also uses f1.8 large aperture, and the camera at the back, it is a dual camera setup. The first lens is 12 megapixel, and the second one is a wide angle lens for you to capture up to 120 degrees and 200% wider view.
Well, that is really
Another interesting thing about our camera, which I think most of the smartphone out there they don't provide, is that we provide you to shoot like a pro, which means there is a pro mode where you can shoot in raw file support, and also you can access all the settings such as the aperture, the brightness, whether you want to do a manual focus, okay? And also it has about 60 plus presets and also a tripod camera mode. Other than that, there is something very, very intelligent about this camera. It has AI scene detection. When I say AI scene detection, it means when I'm shooting at probably plants, it will enhance the color of the plants, say into green, and then it has another 16 scenes and subjects which is able to detect, which includes all this in another screen that we're going to show.
I see. Okay, now you mentioned that there are 16 screens that the ZenFone 5Z's AI screen, the scene detection can detect, correct? Okay, we are going to test it out right in front of you guys. We have fruits actually. Let's just see if this happens. I have a camera here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it detects it.
So you can look at there is a fruit logo.
Yeah. So let's try again.
Now we just shoot it.
Okay. I see. Well, very useful. I think let's try it with plants. I think one of the things are also plants. Let's see the next one. Let's see if this works. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see. So what happens when they detect
Let's say we are taking the plant, right? It will enhance the green color of the plants, make it stand out in the pictures.
I see. Okay. Very, very, very impressive. Now, since we are on the subject of cameras, Thank you so much, Lee. We will move on to the second part right now. So to talk about photography, we have none other than Peter Tan, a good friend of ASUS and also a master photographer at his art. Nice to have you, Mr. Peter Tan.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah, that's great to have you here. Now, I know you've been using the ZenFone 5Z yourself personally for quite a while. What is your first impressions about the camera?
Now, you have to look at ZenFone 5Z is a flagship camera. It's driven by the Snapdragon 845. With flagship performances, that drives the camera even faster. Every time I use the camera, it's really nice. It's snappy. Autofocus is really good because whatever I point at gets the picture right. I don't have any issues with the color. It's really quite natural compared to any other phones that anyone else uses. The colors are very neutral. It doesn't go cold or too warm. It's really whatever you see with your eyes, it captures it. The Snapdragon drives the entire camera really well at 845. It's really snappy.
Wow, that is very good. Now, we actually took a few picture samples with
Yes,
other
we
competitors.
Yes, we did.
And we're just gonna, we have a screen right in front here where we're going to just show you the examples of the pictures that have been taken. Now, Peter, tell me, what do you notice about the ZenFone 5Z's camera?
It's not blue as in too cold. It's not too warm as in too yellow. It's just right in the middle. Of course, once you release, you see it naturally.
Yeah,
it's captured naturally.
Yes.
HDR. I think at any point in time, we all look at the last generation of camera phones. It's really tough to try and capture something that has a lot of highlights, that's really bright, and then try and capture shadows. I think with the ZenFone 5Z, it's a very nice balance. You still see the shadows inside, and yet you don't let go of the highlights. It's a nice balance. It's not overly done. Again, it's a natural way of looking at it rather than overly processed.
Right. Okay, great. Moving on.
Night.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's a tough one. I think every single camera manufacturer would have a slight issue with night modes. You either employ a lot of software to correct it or to fix it.
Yeah.
You can, it's not wrong, but sometimes you just want to do a quick matchup. Yeah, you don't want to hold it too long.
Right.
With some other phones, they tell you hold it for 3 or 4 seconds to try and capture more detail. I think that's fair. It's still software processing, but the 5Z, I think it does a fine job. It's not too overly processed. Again, very natural.
Now, I know that is when people are just random people outside taking pictures now, and specifically for you as a photographer, when you have more time to take it in your own space, in your own zone, you can, I'm assuming you can take more amazing pictures. And actually,
and we have.
Yes, and this is actually one of the examples for it that you've taken, which I think what's very incredible is that we can print it at such big scale, which is much bigger than it's bigger than life.
This is A2.
Okay.
Which is twice bigger than A3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's correct. Twice bigger than A3 and 4 times bigger than A4. So if you're looking at an A4, that's 1/4 of the picture that size. This is an A2 size. At that, you gotta really be impressed with it. Yeah. You print it out at A2, you still can see details. I'm going up close.
Yeah.
You're looking at the kettle top.
Yeah.
You can even see the dust
specks of the dust.
Right. And if you look at this camera, colors are fantastic. Details are good. There's a slight depth of field into the picture.
Guys, isn't that incredible that the ZenFone 5Z can now take these bigger than life size pictures, especially anyone can do it right now.
Exactly, anyone.
That's truly incredible. Now guys, before we move on to the second part, make sure to like, comment, share, listen to what we are going on during the live stream, because there are contests and amazing prizes that you can win. And since we are still on the subject of camera, you know what? Let's put it to the test. Let's head outside right now, take a few pictures to give people, the audience right now, to to have a look and see how we
actually
do it, and that anyone can take amazing pictures like this. Let's head on right outside now.
What are some tips for taking outside photography? Well, outdoor photography is fun. There's a lot of things to look at, but it could be quite distracting. There's so many things and elements outdoors that could be distracting from the picture. So I think the here important thing to do is to look at composition. Yeah,
Okay.
let's go look at it. There's a nice reddish purplish kind of flower. So
okay.
let's go take a look at it. What you want to do is you want to get up close. Just tap on the screen. So the depth of field is like,
I see. How about we get a portrait subject?
yeah, that would be
Right?
good.
Elvina? How about we have Elvina?
That's nice.
I'm over here.
How about you stand about near the wall, and then we can go up close and try and take a picture. That's very nice. Okay. So what I want you to do, one of the nice things is that with the outdoor, you can choose between being in the shadow or being in the bright sunlight. We did in the bright sunlight now. I put her in the shadow because then it doesn't make the harsh sunlight on the face. So what she's in the right spot right now.
Right.
All I need her to do is lean your back towards the wall. Yeah, okay. And then turn your face a little bit more. Tip shoulders down a little bit. Very nice. See, pretty model.
Natural.
Very easy. Very easy. Very nice. A little bit more up, chin up a little bit. Thank you. Just brighten it a little bit. Nice. One more, last one. Photographers, there's always one more. Hang on. Just a wide shot of her, a little bit down. You can see with a very limited space,
Very nice.
you could get. So we're done with the picture. Look at that. You don't need a professional location. You just have to know how to compose. It looks good already.
Very, very impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Peter.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone, Elvina. And now we will move on to the part where I think all of you have been waiting for. Now, let's head on in and we'll talk more.
And now we are back with Mr. Lee Huai Bin, and this time we also have Steffi Lim from Lazada. Now, before we begin, now we have the second contest question going on right now, and if you're paying attention, you will know that the ZenFone 5Z has an AI camera. Now, the question we have for you is how many scenes can the ZenFone 5Z's AI scene detection capture? If you guys have been paying attention, you will know the answer, and all you need to do now is to comment in the comment section below. Make sure to share and also like so you guys can increase your chances of winning some amazing prizes. Now, it's a time that you guys have been waiting for, and also myself, is what is the local retail specs and pricing for the ZenFone 5Z in Malaysia? Lee?
Okay, now the ZenFone 5Z comes in two colors, right? The first one is going to be the retail silver and also the midnight blue, with all the jam-packed features that I have explained before, and also the flagship hardware. Now, the pricing is going to be amazing, right? Snapdragon 845, 6GB and 128GB storage is going to retail at 1899, and another variant which is also Snapdragon 845, 8GB RAM and 256GB storage, which is retail at 2299. But that's not all from us today. There will be a very, very exclusive offer from Lazada. Now, Stephanie.
So tomorrow on 31st July, for 1 day only, you can get the ZenFone 5Z, the 6GB RAM with 128GB storage for 1699.
Oh.
So that is 200 ringgit savings from the retail price, and it's a limited quantity. So go get it tomorrow on 31st July. Check out the Lazada ASUS official store, or you can check out our last one channel as well, which will be launching tomorrow.
Okay, well, okay, let me get this straight again, Steffi. You're saying I can get the ZenFone 5Z 6GB 128GB storage for only 1699, 200 ringgit off tomorrow, 31st July, Tuesday. 1 day only, but limited quantity.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure you get it. It's truly an amazing offer. So make sure tomorrow you guys go to our Lazada store and purchase it. Now, before we end it all, we have our last contest question. which is what is the exclusive offer for the ZenFone 5Z on Lazada. We just mentioned it. All you have to do now is comment in the comment section below, tell us, share with your friends, increase your chances of winning some amazing prizes. And that is all from us today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you Lee, thank you Steffi, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
All young men with suits and ties, just sitting in the crowd smoking big cigars. I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one, I'm the lady that would bring it down. There's a